Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. I just got back from helping set up the show. Not, I wouldn't say that goes down as a good day. Enjoyable, but basically I got woken up. I won't say I woke up, but I got woken up this morning at, well, 4 o'clock basically. And I thought, I don't need to be up at this time of day. And then your thoughts start going to the day you've got ahead. And I know me, once that happens, there's no way I'm going to get back to sleep. So I was up just after 4 o'clock this morning and did various things, got some things done and this, that and the other. And then realised that although the helpers were supposed to be arriving at about 11:30, which gave me stacks of time, I had a quick look at the email again and basically said, yes, if you're helping out, you can get there about 11:30, unless you're bringing plants, in which case you need to be there at 10 o'clock. So suddenly I had a panic. And I decided to take some plants simply because I got wind of the fact that the sister society, the Wessex, were short on plants or struggling a bit. And I thought, well, if they are, the chances are we are as well, so I'd better take some plants. So I grabbed some, literally, last minute, shot out the door. And from the point I got out of the car until now when I've got home, I haven't sat down. So I've been on my feet all day, and that does not do my back any good. But nonetheless, there was one of the vendors, Burnham's, that I was waiting to help unload the van, because I knew what was coming. And what was coming probably can never be repeated. So I thought, I'm going to help them unload the van, find these particular plants, help them in with them, and then I'm going to stand guard on them so that nobody else can get them before I do. Now you might think it's something extremely rare, but it is and it isn't. You've heard me, those that have been around a while, heard me talk about some Restrepias I've got that have come from the Eric Young Foundation. This is on the island of Jersey in the Channel, in the English Channel, so it's a tiny little island basically. And that guy had stacks of money, passionate about orchids, and left all his money to his own foundation on the grounds that it can only be used for an orchid related, place. So they became a hybridizer, and it's a smashing place. I will visit one day. But they produce hybrids that nobody else does, for a start. And some plants were coming from them. And I thought, well, they're going to be special then, aren't they? So first of all, I got a present while I was away. So we can have a look at that. We have diamond cutters for cutting holes in clay pots. I got some various, I must admit, I was a little surprised to see sparkly bits on the end, but they are called diamond cutters, so I suppose they're encrusted with bits of diamond. It is rather hard, isn't it? Anyway, I've got 3 different sizes, so I may have a go at cutting some holes in some clay pots in the not too distant future. And you want to see the plants I was waiting for? Are you ready for this? Can you guess what they are yet? There you go. First of all, a yellow Miltonia. Now this is damaged, it's lost one of its sepals. But there's another bloom up here, yeah? And there are buds to come. That's not the end of it. We also got this one. This obviously has stacks more buds to come. And I haven't got one like this, so I thought we'll grab that. There was a couple of the waterfall or splash pattern ones. Well, I've got a couple of those. They had Her Alexander. I thought, well, I've got that. Don't need that. As soon as I saw a tiny little pip of yellow sticking out from the top of the crate with all the Miltoniopsis in, I thought, there's a yellow one. And not only that, it's the only one. I'm having that. So, so people were ordered to get out the way while I get my plants sorted out. Anyway, I bought these 2. They were not cheap plants. Oops, now the fogger's come on. Now we'll have to stay on. They weren't cheap plants, but at the end of the day, I haven't bought much recently. Not in the way of, in the orchid related things. I haven't bought hardly anything for quite a long time. And this is a special show, so I thought I've got to come home with something. And if I wait until I go to the show proper, on Sunday, some of the good stuff might be gone. You know, there's going to be a lot of the public are going to buy these and take them home and kill them. So I thought, well, I've got to save them, haven't I? I've got to get them into my grow room. Now, these are a little bit special because they not only come from the Eric Young Foundation, they are incredibly good sized plants. And this is not a couple of plants stuck in a pot. Yeah, these are grown on plants properly. And in addition to that, they're potted, I'm told, in rock wool, which cannot break down. So in theory, they've got flipping good root systems underneath them. We will investigate later. But anyway, I thought I'd show you what I've got. I need to keep it short because I've obviously got to process this video, and basically I need to park my proverbial on something and stay there for the rest of the evening, or I'm going to have a bad back tomorrow. I'm not good at staying on my feet for that length of time, so I will take precautions. So we'll get ourselves some food, and the chances are I'll sit down in my comfy chair with two flipping cats plonked on top of me and turn the TV on and fall sound asleep, which will be perfect tonight. I'm not exactly wasting any time, am I? So anyway, that's what I got. I'm not even sure if they've got names. If they have, I can see a name on one of them, so they are probably named crosses coming from the Eric Young Foundation. They flipping should be. So they will have proper names, and they will be unique, because I doubt if those crosses exist anywhere else apart from in the Eric Young Foundation. So I've got a pair of pretty special plants. I'm not crossing off the fact that I might not buy some more on Sunday while I'm there and I have a good look round, because when you're humping and carrying stuff out of trucks and vans and the boots of cars to get them into place and doing all that, you're not really looking at the plants. You know, I mean, the Orchid Society displays and stuff, you know, I've had a reasonable look round those, but you can't buy those. It's only the traders. And it was funny, the guys from Thailand arrived, but their plants hadn't. Their plants were still on the way from Thailand to the UK, and they hadn't arrived yet. They'd cleared customs at the airport and were in transport. So they were there twiddling their thumbs, waiting for their boxes to arrive, and they did arrive, and I still haven't had a good look round at what they've got. Because in theory, they've got stuff that we can't normally get in the UK. It might not be of interest to me, but I'll have a better look. So that was my day out. I'm totally exhausted. I'm not used to being on my feet that long, and I'm not used to shifting and carrying all sorts of heavy things and doing that sort of stuff. But nonetheless, it was enjoyable. It was a great sociable event, buzzing with orchid people standing in your way and not getting out of the way when you've got a heavy box to carry, and you know, all sorts of nice things like that. Anyway, this is what we've got. I know there's a sepal missing there, but we'll have some new ones to open soon so we can get there. But that is gorgeous. And this one as well. The one I nearly got, which if it's still there on Sunday I still might get. If you look at how big that is, the bloom on the one I didn't get because I saw the yellow one and I changed my mind, is probably half as big again. It's nearly as big as my hand, and it's a gorgeous velvety colour. I may get that as well, but as I said, these weren't cheap plants. I managed to get a discount on the grounds that somebody didn't want their arm broken. But yeah, I'm pleased, and we've got plenty more blooms to come, and we've got some nice, good, strong looking plants here. Yeah, that's not bad at all, is it? You know, and I know for once that I don't need to get that out of the pot and see that sad sight of a load of dead Miltoniopsis roots, which is what you often see when you buy one of these. So hopefully these will be good plants. And what is it now? Oh, I lost track of it's Friday evening, my food's ready, and I'll get this processed so that I can post it tomorrow morning, so that there is a video for Saturday after all. And it'll be my new plants and my new toys. I can't see me playing with these straight away, but I will try. I need to get some, you know, some blanks, some actual clay pots to be able to make holes in first. So we'll do that, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.